Greetings and salutations, and welcome back once again to the Jena Campaign. So, I'm not going to do a lot of hoo-ha. Let us see what has happened for the turn. Is the key question here. This is going to hurt. Ooh. Yeah, that hurt. 58 men just blown away. Pretty painful. Hello. Charging. Okay, he's got some cavalry charging at me. Some infantry of the 2nd Brigade, 3rd Division, 1st Corps. Bringing up guns, infantry. '95th Line. This is probably going to hurt. But who is charging me? 1st Corps, the 5th Chasseurs, and a squadron of the 4th Hussar. Are charging into the 2nd and 4th squadrons of the Lieb Carabineers. Which would be Saxons, I believe. But they're very good Saxons. Right, he's going to finish off and capture them. And there's not much I can do about that. However, something... What's he gonna do here? That's the question. Okay. His infantry are buggering off in a different direction, as is his cavalry. Which means it looks like he's giving up the pursuit. Okay, he's driven me out of the village. Okay. Painful, but not catastrophic. 5 units rout, 6 units undisordered, 1 unit rallied. No recovers of fatigue, no resupplies, okay. Jaegers, go back. You go back. You are Prince Clemens, so you go that way. Turn them about. Go there and try and reorganize you. Just gonna try and reorganize this. Shall we say messy situation? Pull you back a bit more. The Hanson Kessel skirmishers. Now, I could hit him in the flank from the Saxon hussars, but I doubt that's going to achieve a grand amount. Yeah, figured as much. Hussar. And then they will go there and basically take up position as well. Turn around the guns and unlimber them again. Muffling. You go there. It's Clemens. Alright, let's do the guns. We've got you. Worthless, worthless. Howitzer will leave for now. Alright, let's continue with... So all in all, as bad as the situation is for Prince Louis in places, he hasn't fully crumbled. And with the arrival of Rosendorf and the Württemberg Hussars, it's going to really put a crimp on potential French pursuits. Now, Blucher and the advanced and his hussars will continue to move forward. And the Scholema Horse Artillery and the Irvin Dragoons. Oswald and the other chunk of the advance guard. And then Wartensleben. Brunswick. And then Schmettau. Okay, figured that would cause a bit of an issue. But, oh well. Next, we will do these boys, which belong to Rochelle. They continue to. They're arriving at Weimar to take up position as a reserve. Again, a bit of a traffic jam, unfortunately, as Rochelle is now stuck behind the Prince of Orange, but oh well. At the king is at Magdala for the moment, as he will slowly move to join the battle. There's the road. That would be one hell of a position to hold. Because that hill here just dominates everything else. And it's hard to assault because embankments. Still, bring you. Next, let's do these boys from Kalkoif's reserve. So Arnim's reserve division and Kuneheim's reserve division, which between the two have some of my best troops, like the Guard, the 15th Regiment, the King's Regiment, and then a lot of my very best cavalry, including the Garde du Corps. These boys are just going to sit at Kamsdorf as guards. By having basically Kalkoif sort of take up position between what's the routing remnants of Hohenlohe and the main army, I've sort of, he can't achieve the central position between me. At least not without a fight. So for now, let us do is you continue moving. Alright, Hohenlohe, Field Artillery, the Sonnets Regimental Guns, the Sonnets Supply, and the Division's Wagons. Some Horse Artillery, and the 2nd Battalion of the Hohenlohe. And then the rest of Muffling's division will go that way. Alright. Holzendorf. Is just going to continue trying to regroup his troops. Gonna have to do something about them, and quickly, lest I have my retreat path, line of retreat blocked. Winkel, the Unspuck, Hussar. Tauenzien. You all belong to Tauenzien, don't you? Yeah. Xavier. Schönenberg. You stay there with them. Hohenlohe will continue to ride on, for the moment anyway. And then these dinky little skirmisher companies that don't really serve anyone, but are there. Alrighty. Hohenlohe will definitely be setting up a somewhat blocking position. Form square. Lead Carabineer. Let's see what could charge. You can charge my boys in the flank, which I don't exactly want. You can charge. You would have to hit them somewhat head on. Question is then, you go right there. Where do I put the first squadron? Do I put them there to try and help hold there? Or do I place them up here so they help them hold a bit more? This squadron is not going to do much, unfortunately. I'm going to come back to that question in a minute. You're facing that way. So that would be frontal charge. There we go. I think that will do. While they could, he would go either there or there. Then he goes to either of those 3, 4. Okay, he might be able to hit me in the flank there, but there's not much I can do to prevent it, just with the sheer amount of French cavalry there. The Ansbach Hussar. These boys will eventually reach Kleinbersdorf and look to try and reorganize somewhat. Get you moving. You can stay here. They're staying there to scout. Right, these boys. Where do I send these lads? I'm going to leave half of the 8th Squadron behind as well. The rest... Where can I rejoin the main column? It would be up here. But that would be perfect for me. More cavalry is more cavalry. And these boys will be sent to basically watch this road for pursuit. They'll basically be left behind as a screen. And eyes. Alrighty, what else do we have that says, move me? At this moment, not a lot by the looks of it. Nothing that says, must move, emergency, emergency, things will explode if you don't. Okay. What have I lost now? Like, still pretty painful, all things considered. But, again, it's not over yet. Especially with Brunswick approaching the battlefield here at Hochdorf, Langenfeld. So it'd probably be called the Battle of Langenfeld, probably. Maybe Battle of Hochdorf. One of the two, so. Still, with the entirety of the main army closing in on it, I think the French are going to have a very, very nasty surprise. Because even if we write off all of Louis Ferdinand's advanced guard division from Hohenlohe's army, we've got, what, 57,000 men closing in on them? Near enough, anyway. Obviously, excluding the 17,000 of the Reserve Corps. So 10, 22, 32... about 40,000 men, all in all, are closing in on Lars Corps. So I have an opportunity to give him a bloody nose. Especially given, well, all the Prussian heavy cavalry. That is one thing that the Prussians in 1806 have, that is, their cavalry is just superb. Still, between Zeikwitz and Tauensee, so yeah, Hohenlohe will start to reconglomerate eventually. He's gonna likely start to reconglomerate around Ottendorf here. Eventually, anyway. So, still got a few tricks left. Yes, fear my 9 skirmishers. These units are beyond useless. 10 skirmishers, 9 skirmishers. Ugh. Still, I'm not gonna throw in the towel just yet. So, I thank you all for watching. A bit of a shorter one. Any good melees that scream to me? Not really. Other than potentially driving them back again, and yeah, it's not really achieving much. You've got a rifle, so I don't really want you doing it. You know what? We'll just attempt to give them a kick out of the village. I failed. So, we're not done yet, though. So hopefully we can continue to somewhat stabilise. Any infantry that comes out and hits these boys will then be immediately just swamped by either the Saxon Hussars or the Württemberg Hussars or even the Schimmelpfennig Hussar. So the cavalry should be able to somewhat lessen the pressure. Somewhat. Still, I got bloodied today. There's no two ways about that. But again, it's still not over. So, I thank you all for watching once again. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, remember to hit that thumbs up, leave a comment, or even subscribe. It helps the algorithm, as always. But until next time, I will see you all very soon. So until then, bye-bye for now.